Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Just bear with me. So, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Business Chat with Maria. I'm your host, Maria. And for those that don't know me, my name is Maria, and I'm a professional careers advisor. And the Business Chat with Maria is a platform that just started during the COVID-19. As you know, I wanted just people to know what business opportunities are there and also how they can learn from others. So this business platform is open to everybody. And for those who've messaged, texted, they want to go on the platform, I will be in touch with you with new dates. As for now, I'm booked to June. I think to June. Yeah, sorry, to June. So after June, I will send you new dates. So thanks so much for everyone for tuning in. The video that you saw there, that was TK, my guest today. He's one of our very own UK Zambian RnB singer. He's attended some of my event to do with the independence. He's performed at UK Zambian Independence, I think twice, if I can remember from the top of my head. And he's also done the last one, the virtual one as well, was part of that as well. So he's been in the scene for a long time, and it's really a great honor today, an opportunity to have a chat with him, to really find out about his music and know a little bit about him, so you can know who he is and see what he does and how his music came about. So with no further ado, I'll bring on TK. So please, everybody, help me welcome TK to the platform. Good afternoon, TK.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for coming on the Business Chat with Maria.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. I know for me, it's family. So,
yeah.
Music-wise, they know you as TK. Family-wise, I know you as Brian.
Of course.
One
suits you.
Yeah. And Brian, TK, okay, known as Brian, he's also my DJ when I'm doing family events. So like Christmas party, he was my DJ. New Year's party, he was my DJ. And for my birthday on the 11th March, he's gonna be my DJ as well.
Oh wow! Okay.
So that's how we do it as family. So today it is an honor. So thank you so much for everyone for viewing me. As you're aware, this platform is just about to showcase who you are, so people are aware of the Zambian in the diaspora, or any non-Zambians know what's out there and what you can do to survive in these difficult times. And for you, it'd be actually nice to have a chat to find out how you've coped with this COVID-19, because with no events happening, everything's virtually, it would be a good idea to know a little bit about you.
Okay.
So with no further ado, please tell us who you are and what your stage name is and how you came about it.
Okay, so I'm TK. That music video was myself. Shot with a few people, a few trusted people, a few love people that I absolutely adore. The name TK is actually my real middle name. It's shortened, and yeah. So how I came about the name is basically I was just thinking to myself, I need a stage name, so I just need to pick something. And I ran through a few names, but I eventually landed on TK because I thought it was the most authentic name. But also, as well as that, it's original. It's an original name. So I just thought to myself, let's just go with TK. And yeah, that's how it came about. I don't know what else to say. That's pretty much it. Yeah. That's the name. That is the actual name. So if anyone wants to know my middle name, let me know in the comments after this. Send me a direct message on Instagram and I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, so as you heard, his name is original. TK is his real name. So it actually goes well with the music.
Thank you.
It goes well with the music, And so the way it came about, Sarah is laughing. Say laugh out loud. Can I tell them? Yes, please. Do tell us, please. Because
Wow.
she knows all the secret.
Yeah, of course, of course. That's my sister, by the way. Shout out to Sarah. That's my sister.
Exactly. Thanks for joining us today as well. Okay, so the video, I'm going to play the video again for those guests who didn't see it. And before I show that video, I want, what do you call it? You to explain just a snippet of it. So I'm just going to play it now. It's just a snippet of the video.
Okay.
If you could kindly tell the audience what the video is about, so that way they can understand your music.
Okay.
Because sometimes music is something very exclusive.
Yeah.
It's like for me personally, I love music. Give me
Of
music
course.
any time of the day, I'm all yours.
100%.
And I listen to any type of music. I've got no sort of favorite kind of music, whether Zambian, Ghanaian. For me, it's all about the beat. As long as it's got a beat, I bounce to it.
Yeah.
And if the lyrics make sense, I bounce to it. So for me, I'm one of those people. It'll be very difficult to say what's Maria's favorite song. I really don't have a favorite song as such, because I love beats mostly the most when I'm listening to music. So I'm just gonna play this same video again so that the people who just joined, they can see your video, and then after you can tell us more about how you came about making that video.
Sure.
Okay, so just bear with me.
And there you have it.
I'm just being told by the audience that there's no sound.
Sorry?
The audience is saying there's no sound. They said there's no sound to the music. So I don't know how that happened. So this is a snippet of the video. I don't know if you can hear this one. Can you hear this audio, everyone?
Yes, I can hear that one.
You and me can hear it, but the audience can't hear it somehow.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So the audience haven't heard the whole video. We played it, but no one heard the audio.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how to do that. But I could hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, so they can hear this snippet one. Okay.
Oh, right.
So the snippet one you can hear. So this is a snippet. But it's a shame you didn't hear the whole video. Okay, so I do apologize, everybody. I don't know how to. Me and TK could hear it, but when I play the snippet, you guys can hear it. So I'm not sure how the other video didn't share sound. So I do apologize on that. But we still, so this here is a snippet. If you can hear it, that's the same song. This song is called "Go Crazy." Yeah. So I do apologize, but I'll try and see if I can fix this at the end, and then we can play the video with an audio. But for now, tell us, is "Go Crazy" your first single, and why that particular song?
So no, Go Crazy is not my first single. I've actually had another debut single that came out a few years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. It's on Link Up TV. It's called Come To Me. Why the song? It's just a feel-good summer song. I wanted to release it, and I released it last year. After speaking to my producer, shout out to Rob, by the way. Shout out to Keza, my good friends back in London. So why the song? I just thought it would be a good song to showcase my talent in a different light, because I'm more of like a pop R&B / rap artist, but this one's more Afrobeats. So I thought our Afrobeats would be the best option at this point in time, seeing as the scene with Afrobeats is blowing up as well. So I just thought, yeah, let's get our creative juices flowing, Go Crazy, and the rest is, as you can see.
Okay, that's amazing. But how did you go about making that video in particular? Because for me, the background looks very familiar because I've been there.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit how you went about making the video. Who's the lady in the video? Is that, somebody, is that a model, or should I, start preparing?
Right. Okay, that's a good question, actually. So how the video came about, after I released a song, I thought to myself, yeah, let's just push the song out without a video. But then my producer kind of spoke to me about it, and he said, yeah, it's a really good song. I think you should make a video for it. So I just sat down with him, sat down with a few of my friends, and we just devised a plan for the video. Shout out Smug Shots, by the way, as well. Smiley, he's the one who shot the video. His logo was at the very front of the video, so you can see him. If you want to get your videos done professionally, then contact him as well. But yeah, how it came about is I just thought of a concept, and the song is called Go Crazy. So I just thought, yeah, let's make a video and have a few of my friends from London come down. So that was Corey, one of the choreographers. Shout out to Corey as well, by the way. GMTA Collective. That's another name brand to be aware of. He's a great dancer, a great choreographer. He's excellent in what he does in his craft, and I commend him to anyone. So sat down with him, told him what I wanted. We penciled down a few ideas. The lady, the model, is just the model in the video. So no, you don't need to prepare anything. There's nothing happening there. So Yeah, so I just hit her up and said, you know what, do you want to be part of my music video? Do you want to be part of my project? And she said, yeah, absolutely. So she jumped on board as well. She was part of the project, and the rest is history. The rest is what you see.
Of the video, I love this simplicity, and I can see that you had fun with it. You know,
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
yeah, I can see you had fun. Is there a particular town where you did that video?
That was shot in Reading, my
Reading.
my hometown. Yeah, well, one of my hometowns. I say Reading's my hometown, but London's my hometown as well because I went to university in London. I was pretty much brought up in London. I lived in London as well for a few years, so I call London my home as well.
Fantastic. No, thank you so much. The next question is just a little dig about how you got into music. So, for you, how did you get into music? Have you always been interested in music, or is this something that just came through a particular song and you said, "Well, I want to do that"? So, how did you all come about?
Okay, so the history of my music career started when I was like 11 years old, and it was back in Africa, Botswana, where I grew up. Well, where I spent some of my years, and it basically just started from my uncles. My uncles have been a big influence in my life, my music life. So from the likes of Tupac and Biggie, I was listening to them when I was a very, very young age.
Right.
And so how I actually the whoa moment when I thought to myself, yeah, this is what I definitely want to do for the rest of my life, is when I was going to school and I saw on a TV screen there was an artist who was pretty much the same age as me. I think he was 13 years old at the time, and that was his debut music video. He goes by the name of Lil Bow Wow. Well, it's Bow Wow now, but Lil Bow Wow before.
I
And
see.
so I saw that music video, and I just thought to myself, yep, that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. So when I came home from school, I actually told my uncle to record that music video for me. And when I
Right.
came home from school, I just replayed it over and over and over again, started writing poetry, and it stemmed from there. So I started writing poetry and then started writing my own raps and then started featuring on songs and then started writing my own songs when I came here to England many years ago. And it really just stemmed from there.
And from there, it just became stronger and stronger as each year. Now it's a TK.
Precisely. Yeah, that was the birth of
Yeah.
TK.
Amazing. Because we all always have someone who influences in music, and
Of
that's the beauty
course,
of music. We always have
of course.
the one that influences, you learn from. For me, I
Yeah.
wasn't blessed with that talent, so I won't even go in that area and say could have, should have been. No. That's why I
You
just
know,
love listening to music. But
your
with you,
voice is like an
definitely.
instrument, though.
No. For you, definitely, for a long time. We knew, okay, you've been trying this for a long time. It's not just something you just
Yeah,
started randomly and just woke up and happened. It's been happening for a
yeah,
long time. So to see
yeah,
you grow to the point where you can produce quality videos, it makes me proud as
yeah.
well to say, wow, hard work pays off. You
Thank
know,
you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah's put here those mixtape back in the days. Remember recording your first song in your room,
Oh wow, the memories. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed. I remember that vividly. Yeah.
yeah.
It's like nostalgia.
So coming from that music type, so how would you describe your music? Because I put, the R&B because it's got this R&B beat to it and then the pop to it. But how would you
Yeah.
personally describe your music?
I think it's quite new age, new age pop, new age R&B, new age rap, with the
Right.
fusion of, um, like, how can I call it? It's got Asian fusion to it, especially if you hear my first song, my debut song, "Come to Me." You'll hear that it's got a lot of Asian influence in that because my producer is Asian himself. So shout out to Ron once
Right.
again. And
Right.
yeah, so he likes to put all these little Asian influences and accents into the songs so that I can sort of write in a different sort of light. But it
Mhm.
works. It works, and it's been working for the past two songs that we've done. So we just run with it.
And
So yeah, just to answer your question.
I think that's
The
a really a good way of doing with music because like I said to you, music is something worldwide. Music speaks every language. It doesn't matter whether it's Asian, whether it's African, Afrobeat, R&B. Music speaks every language, and to make it unique, you gotta find that niche.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And I think the way you're saying it, like, it's got this Asian twang, it's got R&B. That's your niche, and just have to keep on going with the niche. Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. Totally agree.
So I know it's got that Asian touch to it, R&B. But what sets it apart from everybody else? So let's say, I know Bow Wow is no longer Bow Wow, but with the current trend music, like, which artist at the moment do you sort of apart? I know Bow Wow was the one you started with, but which kind of artist do you now sort of listen to the most, and what sets your music apart from that particular artist, for example?
To be honest with you, I listen to a lot of Jay-Z. I see him as my music dad. So, I like exactly what he's done in the music industry. I like his career, how he's progressed as well, the legacy he's left behind. And one day I wanna leave that same legacy. So what sets me apart is the fact that I'm a singer more than a rapper. I do rap as well, but I sing mostly in my songs. So what sets it apart is the fact that it's just that musicality about it, that element of a singer/rapper. I know we've got the Drakes and the J. Coles and the Tigers who are now on the scene, who rap and sing. So I think, but for me, I just want to focus more on the singing. So with that respect, I want it to be sort of like have an influence from Neo and the compound industry.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. That's definitely different. Yeah, no, I like that, because it's like you're bringing everybody, but making your own unique
putting my
sound.
own twang on it. Precisely. Yeah.
You're learning from everybody, picking the best beats and saying, okay, how do I make now this thing my own?
Yeah.
And with music, and I think with music, it's important to find your own. You can copy or imitate other singers, but it's very important to just find your own.
Yeah. 100%.
And once you, and I feel like once you understand that, the music is your world is yours. Yeah. So who would you like most to collaborate with? This could be anybody. I know you've done some collaboration with other singers through the music I've listened with you, but with the audience, who would you like to collaborate with that they know of?
I think I'd like to take it back home to the roots of where I was born, which is Zambia. Okay. And I like Jay Cash. Jay Cash is a cool guy. Yeah, I've been speaking to him a lot on social media, and he would like to work with me as well. So maybe you never know, a song from TK and Jay Cash could be in the works.
No, it could be. It's happening. There's no it could be.
Oh, definitely.
Already started the communication. You already agreed with each other. So it means it's happening. Just say we're looking forward to that.
100%. 100%. Yeah. Another artist that I would like to put on as well is probably my rap idol, Jay-Z, as well. I'd love to make a song with Jay-Z and Drake. So I think they're both very respected in their fields, and a song from them would be a collaboration rather from them would be absolutely, I think it would catapult my career.
Yeah, Cynthia said it'd be nice to see you perform after lockdown. Definitely, that's happening. He performed at the last Independence, the virtual Independence. He performed at that one. So we've got other events, but due to COVID at the moment, nothing can sort of be promised until the world becomes healthy and Mother Nature is happy.
Of course, 100%.
And Sarah said she would like to sing with you. That's it.
Did she?
Yes, she said she would love to sing with you. The question is now, we'll find out later if she can sing.
Oh yeah, she can. She can. Yeah.
I know she can sing and dance as well. Because I saw when you're making the video for This Go Crazy, she was dancing. I was like, what?
Yes. She's talent runs in the family apparently.
I know. When I saw that, I was like, okay, she's got it. No, that's good. So, which other artists apart from Jay Cash, Jay-Z, because you're taking the mother route, which other artists have you sort of scene in the Zambian scene. For me, there's so many of them, but I want to just hear from yourself. Which one do you listen to the most if you're taking the motherland?
I was taken
Because I know J Cash,
wow.
someone you met due to independence. What
Yes.
about are you so if it's a rapper, have you thought of maybe Slap D? You know, there's this other guy, FJ. FJ's got the R&B thing going on. And there's this other guy who does the R&B called Michael Brown. I love his voice. He's got this.
Okay.
I would put him like the Asha Ara Kelly kind of voice guy. So FJ, Michael Brown,
wow.
yeah, they've got that proper R&B twang.
Yeah.
Rap wise, yeah, Slap D's good.
Okay.
And Chef 187 as well. You never met him. I think you didn't come at the last event when we brought the 10 artists.
Oh,
so
right.
he's quite a good one as well, yeah, and his brother as well. Yeah, so have a look at them. They're quite. There we go. Zambia's music is coming up on the market. It's really coming. You know, it's really coming up and making its wave on the. While we wait for Brian to come back, I think his phone come back. I'm just going to talk a little bit. So once he comes back on, I'll bring him back on. So we're just talking about which artists in Zambia he would like to collaborate with. And I was just telling him which ones, you know, that I listen to. In Zambia, all artists are my favorite. As long as they're putting Zambia on the world map, for me, you know, I love your music. I'll listen to your music. But a certain artist that I replay the music every day. Like this weekend, being away from home, I've been playing Chef 187. There's a certain song, can't remember the title of the song because me and Bemba is slightly difficult. But there's a song I've been playing of Chef, and then also I've been playing Chimps Kelly. I love Chimps Kelly as well. He's got good beats as well. And the one also I've been playing the most, like I said, FJ. I'm a fan of FJ, Michael Brown. I'm also a fan of Slap D as well. I like Slap D. And who else? Who else do I play the most at home? When I was and of course, how can I forget Dreams? Dreams as well. The Dreams beats are off the hook. The song I keep repeating is that song Mwan Kole. That song is just it's the beat on that song is amazing. You know, I'll try to tell him, can you make a video? And he's refused to make a video. I don't know why, but I've told him that song is so good, make a video of it. But I saw him last week. He made like a video of him as a captain. So I thought, okay, that's good enough for him. TJ has come back, so I'll bring him back on. Welcome back. I know there's the phone just
about that.
No worries. No worries. I was just telling everybody who I like in Zambia and everybody. So I'm hoping some people share their own favorite Zambian artists as well, which they would want you to collaborate with, hopefully. So guys, if you're listening, please share with TK which Zambian artists you should collaborate with and tell us why. I've shared a few of my own. You know, J Cash did very well at last Independence, so you know it surprised me as well.
Yeah. 100%. I enjoyed his performances.
Yeah, his performance was really, because for me that was my first time really seeing J Cash perform. I've only just heard his songs on the radio or on YouTube, but I've never really until he came to Independence. So to see him perform like that, I was impressed with him as well. And he's very humble, young lad, very humble, down to earth guy. Of course, B1 is your favorite, of course. That's mom. Mom is saying B1 is our favorite. B1 is B1. We forgot about. I can forget B1. Yes.
Do you know what? I didn't actually forget about him. I was just waiting for the right opportunity to put him on the spotlight.
Okay. No, mama's come and say, listen, B1 is your favorite. Yeah. B1 is one of those people we don't mention because we know B1 is B1. You know, he's the top of the list. You know,
he's an A-list.
B1 is the top of the list. Yeah. And then we have Sean saying, we'll ask this question later. Do you connect and network with other Zambian in the music industry in the UK? We'll come to that question later. So at the moment, Sean, if you're listening, which artist would you like TK to collaborate with? Anybody who's listening? And what was that? So the next question is, where have you performed? What are your favorite and least favorite venues? And do you have any coming events? So start from the first event that you did that no one is aware of.
The first event that I did, wow, okay. So I performed in London was the first event at this place called Empire Lounge, and that was absolutely amazing. It's an experience that I would recommend to everybody. I don't have a least favorite venue that I performed at or that I like performing at. I love performing everywhere. So there was Empire Lounge in London, and then there was the Independence Day, the Zambian Independence Day that I performed at. That was as well an amazing experience and opportunity. So thank you very much, Maria, for that. And then the virtual one for the Independence Day again. That was pretty awesome as well. It was different. It wasn't the same as a live performance, but I enjoyed it nevertheless. And that was, yeah, pretty much all that I performed, I think, with the new music anyway. I have DJ'd though for like events like weddings, birthdays, parties, New Year's Eve. I've DJ'd for all of them. So that's a different story. Any upcoming events? I do have an event coming up. However, it's very exclusive, so I won't say much about it.
Right. So, do people need to buy ticket this event? Are you gonna share with us when this event's gonna happen, near the date
Oh,
or near the
yes.
time?
100%. Yes, I will share with you every
Okay.
information. However, at the moment, it's still very
Exclusive,
exclusive.
still being
So
in.
yeah,
Okay.
I can't say much about it.
No, no problem. And just coming back to the Zambia independence with the performance you did, I remember that I think after the event, I had a lot of feedback about you. Everyone loved your performance. So
Okay.
who's that? I was like, oh,
Thank
that's my
you.
cousin. That's my cousin. You really, because you brought that R&B. You brought the
Yeah.
R&B. You brought the
Yeah.
R&B to that because that day there was a rapper. There was R&B plus the Afro beats as well. So
Yeah.
you brought the R&B that day, and you did perform extremely well. Not because you're my relative, but we performed because you did well. You're a true
Of
artist.
course.
You did well.
Thank you.
And
Thank
thank you
you.
for always taking the call and always say, I'll be there. I'll do it. So
Always.
thank you so
Always. Of
much.
course. Of course. No worries.
So which famous musician do you admire? And I think we've touched a bit on this one.
Mm.
You said Jay-Z, and you've
Yep.
said due to his the way his legacy. And so
Yep.
for you as a musician, how would you want to be remembered then? Because like you said, Jay-Z is through the way he's done, changed the music world, and about his legacy, how would you want to remember it? I think Brian is just gone off again. Can you hear me now?
Yep. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. So the network has cut off. So I said, I
Yeah.
know you mentioned that Jay-Z is your the musician you admire, and Mama said,
Yeah.
B1 and everybody else. You
Yep.
as a musician, then how would you want to be remembered? Like, oh,
For making good music. Simply
that's
making
it.
good music. Just yeah. I'm not the type of guy who says, "Oh yeah, I won this much or XYZ." I just want people to enjoy my music and vibe to it.
No, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does there come a point, let's say when you're making the Go Crazy video,
Hmm.
did it come at one point where you said, you know what, this is heavy. I love this beat. I know people enjoy that. Or do you get a time when you're like, I don't know, but your everybody else around you are like, it's good. Let's put it out there. And you're like, mm. So like with this Go Crazy video, was there a certain time where it felt like that, or from the moment you started making it to the moment the production finished, you were up for it as well to be put out in the public?
Mm. I mean, the thing is, the thing with me and my producer is that I absolutely love all his productions. So he can
Right,
send me something, and
right,
I'll listen to it for a few seconds, and I'll be like, yes, I definitely want to write to this. Definitely want to write to
right,
this. So he came to me with this with the quote "Go Crazy" beat. It's been changed a few times, by the way. That's our secret. Don't tell him. And it's literally happened so often that I just fell in love with it from the very beginning. And I thought to myself, yes, this is definitely something I want to jump on. So when he
right.
made the final edit on
Right.
what you hear now as Go Crazy, I just fell in love with it all together again. And I just thought to myself, yeah, people are going to love this, So, yeah, I think that's what it stems from. It's just
No, that's
mutual
good.
collaboration and mutual hard work from his side and my side.
And so what you're saying, with this producer, you've had a long-term partnership where you both
Oh,
understand your
yes.
own strengths and weaknesses?
100%. Yes.
Right, okay.
It's been nearly 10 years strong now.
Oh, wow. So that's a long-term
Yeah.
relationship, yeah. So he understand like this beat is for Brian. Brian will understand this
Of
beat.
course. Of
You won't
course,
send it to Maria
100%.
and say, Maria will be like, huh?
If Maria does justice to it, he might.
No. Trust me, I've tried that. I've gone for singing lesson. It's not one of the talent I was blessed with. When you want to try out something new when you're young, you've tried everything, and singing is one
Oh,
of
yeah.
those. I was like, no, this is one of the talent I was not blessed with. Let it go.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to music and appreciate music, and that's what I do. Listen and appreciate it.
I understand that.
So the next question, maybe this is where you can bring up B1. I don't know. So who's your top favorite artist of all time? This could be anybody, and why those artists?
Wow, my top 5.
Yes, top 5, please.
Is that dead or alive?
But I think any could be dead alive, because we just want to understand where your love of music is, and from the list, I think people can relate to why your music maybe is like that, or why you do your music that way.
Okay. All right. So top 5, I would have to say, in no order, by the way. This is just random order.
Yeah.
Biggie, Notorious B.I.G., definitely one of them. Jay-Z is definitely one of them. Drake, Michael Jackson, and I would have to say Neo as well. Definitely Neo.
No, I have no problem with that. How come there's no female on this top 5 list?
There's no female?
There's no female on this top 5 list. There's no female. Why is I know
wow.
it's because you know why I say that? Because you said you love singing. You said you love singing than the rap side of the music. So how come no female attached to this?
I mean, the thing is, it's not anything like against females.
No, I know that. I know that. I just want
Yeah, it's I don't know. I've just never had a prominent female singer who's just been up there for me the way these other artists have been there for me. But I'm not saying they don't make the list. They do make the list, but it's just, if I was to pick my top 5, those would be my top 5, just because of the career path I want to take.
Okay, no, I get you. No, this one is not like to put you in a corner or make you feel uncomfortable. Because I know you said you love singing. I just want to know whether there's a female kind of like in there that kind of sort of influence, maybe the voice code or something, or
I mean, if I had to pick a female artist, I'd definitely pick with Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill, okay.
Because of what she's done.
I can see why Lauryn Hill for you does well.
Yeah, exactly. She's a rapper. She's a singer. She's poetic. Yeah. She left a legacy as well. And the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is just top-notch album. I absolutely recommend it to everybody.
The album is a top album, yes, yeah. Very educational album as well. Very educational.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She just didn't write lyrics. She wrote lyrics to empower, and inspire.
Precisely. Yeah. So there you go. There's your female.
So why this top artist? So let's start with Neo. What is about Neo that you like, with his music? Neo is good. I love Neo. What is about Neo that you like?
The voice. Neo has an amazing voice, and I've got a bit of a story as well to tell. So when I was back in high school, when I was back in high school, my good friend at the time, he went to buy Neo's first album, in my own words. And so he brought it to me, and he said, "Hey, you look like this guy." So I was thinking to myself, nah, there's no way I look like him. There's absolutely no way. Like, me and him are different. I don't even sound like him. I don't even sing. I'm a rapper. So a few months down the line, Mom reached out to me and said, "You know what, Brian? You make so much more money if you start singing." So I thought to myself, okay, who should I sort of get my influence from? Who should I not mimic, but who should I look up to? And Neo
Of
came
course, yeah.
about. So I thought,
Right.
okay, let's try to do So Sick by Neo. And it just so happened
Uh-huh.
that I learned the lyrics, I did the song justice, I did so well with the song that I decided to start writing songs for
Yeah.
myself. So yeah, that's why he makes top 5.
I forgot actually. I forgot actually to ask you to share that video because I remember watching that video and I was like, okay, Brad can sing. But seriously, I remember watching that years back, and that's when I said, "Damn, Brad can actually sing." It's not,
Thank you.
sometimes you see, someone, you hear somebody say, "I can sing," I can do this. When you
Yeah,
hear them sing a song of an artist you like or you enjoy
yeah,
their music, that's when you know,
yeah.
like, okay, you can sing. Do you know what I mean?
100%. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So like for me, American singer would be like Chris Brown. I'm a fan of Chris Brown. I'm a fan of Chris Brown.
Yes. Okay.
So when
Okay.
so when I'm going to America, that's the reason why I'm going to America, Chris Brown. So when someone can sing a Chris Brown song, I'm like,
Mm.
you can sing. You can sing.
Okay. Chris
Yeah.
Brown is an amazing artist as well. Shout out to Chris.
And then Drake,
He's
what
got an
is
amazing
about Drake
voice.
that you like? What is about Drake that you like? Drake.
Drake has got the work ethic. So he's been on the
Oh,
scene for over 10 years and he's just been working so hard at what he's done. And he's won so many Grammys. He's worked with so many different artists. And I
right.
think I admire that from an artist who can keep going, who's not a one-hit wonder.
Right.
Not
Okay.
knocking any one-hit wonders, but I'm just saying I don't want to be a one-hit wonder. So that's not the direction that I want to take. I want to be there
Right.
for a long time, not a
For a
short
long
period
time,
of
of
time.
course. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So what Drake is doing in the music industry is absolutely admirable, and that's why he's made it on the list as well.
Okay. And you mentioned Jay-Z, you did touch on it. You want to touch on that again? Because I know you touched on
Um,
Jay-Z.
yeah, I don't think much needs to be said about Jay-Z. Like everybody knows who Jay-Z is. He's married to Beyonce, mogul, icon. You
Yeah.
know, he's got beautiful children. I just admire everything that he does. I admire his movements. And if I was to meet someone in my near future, it would have to be him because I'd love to learn so much from him.
Yeah. It's come a long way as well.
He has come
It's
a long
a
way.
long way to the
Exactly.
point now they own the music industry, into the black community, which is amazing because he knows
Yeah,
how far it's
precisely.
come from. Yeah. you
Exactly.
know.
Yeah.
And then recently, this weekend, I was watching um, for a friend of mine, Top of the Pops, and at how it
Okay.
all started, and how it
Yeah.
all started 90 way back when they were showing the history of the singers that were performing at that time and who
Okay.
was in the background. It made me
Yeah.
realize why Jay-Z and P Diddy, if it's still called P Diddy, have done what
Yeah.
they've
Just
done now.
Diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if you I'll see if I find the link. This Top of the Pop program really explains how
Mm.
far music has come and
Yeah.
how hard for some singers or musicians they've had to work hard
Mm-hmm.
to be where they are. They didn't just make
100%.
it to the top
Yeah.
because of favoritism or because of something. They worked hard.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
So did I miss another artist? Did you explain all the artists?
I think that was all of them. Jay-Z,
Yeah.
Drake, Neo. Yeah, I think that was all of them.
Yeah.
If we missed one, then we can just come back to it.
Okay, exactly. Yeah. What can we expect from you within the next 6-12 months? I know you said there's an exclusive gig that's happening that you can't share much information. But apart from that,
Yes.
what else can we expect from TK? After Go Crazy, what's
Um,
next for TK?
there's more. There's considerably more. There's a lot more in the pipeline. So in the next 6 to 12 months, definitely another song and another
Okay.
video. Yeah.
Okay.
Future gigs, definitely. That's in the works as well. What else is there? Possibly an album, possibly a debut
Awesome.
album. But we'll
Awesome.
have to see about that. We'll have to talk to the producers and see what they say.
Awesome. And I know you in the previous you talked about the producer send you a beat and you listen to it. Did you mean you write your own songs, or did I hear that wrong?
No,
Do you
precisely
write
that.
your
I
own
do
songs?
write. Yes, I do write my own songs. I've never had anyone written a song for me. I used to write
Right.
for other artists as well. I've written for other artists as well. But I write my own songs. Yeah, I just put pen to paper and just let the magic work.
Okay. And Sarah's put here, don't never give up on your dreams. Not many people understand, and that's okay. Be true to yourself, do what you love, and love what you do.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sis. Yeah,
And then
definitely.
Penza, which is Sean, has put here, it's a long list, so I'll try and read it from my phone because here doesn't show fully the whole message. It says, in the UK Zambian community, there are amazing, talented artists and songwriters like Predo Jax, Natalia Said, Valentina, Natalie C, Nisi, and many other. We also have amazing publicists, videographer, producers music in the UK. Predo, I think Predo I've met or I've seen him perform. Valentino, I communicated with her, I think the last virtual event, but I don't know whether she had performed on that one. Natalie C the same as well on the last virtual event, but I don't remember performing. Nisi is someone who came on the business chat with Maria. She's really talented as well. Yes, she's got the voice. So these, I think, some of the people that you could collaborate with in the UK. Yeah. So Penza Wamsula, which is shown, is Penza Boy Management. So I think he managed UK artists, if I'm correct, or he managed artists in the UK. He's trying to bring up Zambian artists on the market. So we can come to him as well. So he's another person in the UK trying to bring up Zambian musician on the market and help them to get to the top. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I can hear like water. I can hear like water sound.
Oh, right. Okay. I just plugged my charger in. And I took the headphones off.
Okay, it feels like that's fine. It just so the next I'm gonna go back to this question which Sean had asked, which is this one here to say, do you connect and network with other Zambians in the music industry in the UK? Is it me?
Yes, I do actually. I met a few on the Zambia Independence Day, and we exchanged numbers. So the likes of Malunga Music, Darkest Graver, just to mention a few, I do connect with them and I do speak to them. So you never know, something might be in the pipeline for us working together. All of us working together to produce something, but we don't know yet. So yeah, fingers crossed.
Awesome. And I know Mom mentioned B1 being your favorite. Have you been in touch? Because I think you've met B1 a few times. You've attended some reading event with Hilda Mlenga Mumba's Children Projects.
Yeah.
So have you had like background chat for
a single? There actually.
Say it again, please.
No, I haven't had a chat with him as of yet, though. However, I do have his contact, so I will definitely contact him. It's just that I've been focusing a bit on my own projects at the moment, but I'll definitely hit him up and we can work something together.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put so in terms of the audience, I know your music is available here. Can you just tell us a little bit? Where can people find your music? I'll put the links at the bottom. Could you tell them personally?
Not too sure where Maria went.
No, I'm here. I want you to tell the audience where they can find your music, where can they buy your music. So I've shared the links at the bottom, but I want you to tell the audience yourself where they could find you. Can you hear me?
Can you repeat? Yeah. Can you just repeat that? It cut out.
Yeah, where can the audience find your music? For those who want to follow, like, subscribe, where could they find your music?
Okay. So it's available everywhere, like Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon Music, YouTube as well. Wherever you get your music from, you can find it there. And just type in the name T-K-A-Y, which is my name on the screen. And it should have a banner of me with a king hoodie. And that's how you find me.
So he can be found on YouTube as well. So the video that I played at the beginning, which is this video, I'm gonna play it again. This can be found on YouTube, and the song is called "Go Crazy." So, yeah. So that video is just a snippet of the crazy video, but that can be found on YouTube, and it's called "Go Crazy." If you just type "Go Crazy" and TK or TK Go Crazy, you would find the video. Yeah. Someone has put a Sean has put a question to say, if you need the studio time, can you see the question? If you need the studio time, excellent mixing and mastering. So Brian Zimba is another Zambian in the UK who does music as well.
Okay.
It's mostly gospel that I've seen him do, but like Sean says, he can mix a master. He can help with that as well.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, that'll definitely be a good contact.
Yeah, he's based in, I think it's North London, if I can remember. He's in London, North London. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the I can share that contact. He is, I think the Zambia virtual event, he was part of the, that event as well. So I don't know if you had the opportunity to have a chat with him. I don't know. I can hear like water sound or tapping sound, so I can't hear you clearly.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm getting notifications.
Say it again, please. You're breaking up.
Too sure. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Sorry.
I was getting notifications.
Okay. Where can people or how do people contact you? And I've put here, so tell people how they can contact you and what you can do at events.
Okay, I didn't get the last of that question, but you can contact me on my Instagram page as below. All my contact details are over there. My number's over there. My email's over there. Or just email me, tkofficial@gmail.com. The best way to contact me is through Instagram because I'm mostly active on Instagram and all my socials as well. My social handles are there, pretty much the same as the Instagram account, TKYXYA. Facebook, TK space YXYA. That's the same one for that. YouTube, TKYXYA. So yeah, you've got every means available to contact me, and I will respond. I do respond quite frequently, so yeah, I'll be available.
Yeah, so with like I say, with TK, for me as a family, he does DJing as well for us as well. So he's not just a singer; he does DJing as well. So he's a jack of many talents, you know. So a songwriter, a musician. So the Go Crazy and then the other song before, you wrote those songs as well?
Yep, I wrote them all.
Wow, okay. I didn't know that part. I didn't know that you actually write your own song. This is my first time. Yeah. So I think we've gone through all the questions. I want to see, we've gone through all the questions. I just want to see if there's any other questions here that anyone has asked. Yeah, I think we've gone all through the questions. Is anything you'd like to share with the audience before we go? I can't play the other video. There's no audio. There's no audio for the other video. That's why I don't know how to. Let me try again the other video where we're live to see if we can play. Yeah. So in the meantime, just tell people a little bit about yourself, and then let me see if I can get that video. I'm not sure why it's not. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not allowing me. It's not giving me, what do you call it, the sound. Yeah, because I've got the video here, but it's not. Yeah, so I'm not sure why. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not. Can play, but sadly there's no sound. So I think everybody, I would ask everybody just to go on YouTube, type TK, and you find this song. This song is called Go Crazy. So apologies for not having the sound. It's difficult to fix the problem while you're live because it's not the same. I could hear it, TK can hear it. So I'm not sure why the audience can't hear it. So before we go, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you that's turned up today. Thank you for your support. Please, let's support our own. So TK is our own UK Zambian R&B singer based in London. You can, reach out to him on Instagram. Facebook, Twitter is there. You know, for me, his family, so I'm always gonna support him, no matter what happens. I'm always gonna support him. I've always got his back. That's why every Zambian independence is always there. He's always on my list because I always go. I go my singer. You know, I've always got him on my list, top one priority. So thank you so much, TK, for coming on to on the business chat with Maria. So before we go, if you can just again tell people a little bit about yourself for those who are just turning up, and then after that, it's a wrap for us. So I'm just going to remove myself, tell the audience who you are, and then just your last words as well before we leave.
Okay, so for everyone that's joined, I'm TK. Once again, you can find my music on every place that you listen to music. So that's Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, whatever it is that wherever you get your music from. If you want to book me, my email address is just on the below listed, tkofficial@gmail.com, or contact me via Instagram, tk_yxya. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the music coming from me from now on. And thank you very much for watching as well. Take care.
So thank you everyone for watching. Follow TK on Instagram, communicate with him. Wansula Penza, communicate with TK because I know you are doing the Penza Boy management, which you do with music. He's one of the people to keep in touch as well. I'll share Brian's contact as well for you. And for the audience, say Sarah, you know, we family, we blood. Thank you for as well for questions and turning up. Cynthia, Enoch, DJ Kauzi Superstar, thank you as well for turning up. And if I've missed anyone's name, apologies. Dad, Mom, everybody, Patricia, thank you for coming on. Happy weekend, everybody. Take care, keep safe. COVID is still around, so make sure you look after yourself. Nansana just turned up. Nansana is another thing. I think you met Nansana at the last independence at the last Zambia independence, the one where you performed. Nansana was there.
Okay.
So she's another one as well you can collaborate with. She's got a song at the moment. Oh my God, I have to remember the name. Oh my God. All I remember is Blackness. Oh my God, what's the name of the song? Higher. You take me higher, sorry. So she's got another hit as well. So listen to her song as well. She's someone to collaborate with as well. She's a Zambian in the UK. So Zambian musicians in the UK are quite a lot. You guys need to kind of form this network together and just come up together and do something, either do a group song or, you know, collaborate in your own way, you know. Like Sarah says, Nansana is amazing. She is amazing. She's got an amazing voice. There's a video right now which I just saw. I saw it on Instagram. She played the song. Listen to it. You love it. You love it. She's got good beats as well. Yeah. So listen to her as well. So thank you, Nansana, as well for joining, and thank you everybody. So it's happy weekend from me, and thank you, Kaz, for coming on board. I know, you know, you had other things to do, but you spared your time. So thank you so much. Yeah, and apologies, guys, for not playing. I don't know why the video doesn't play. You can hear this one, but I can't play the full video. I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah, no, thanks so much, sis. And Brian, thank you so much. Take care, everybody, and happy weekend.
No worries. Thank you.
Take care.